Welcome back to the channel. It's iCkEdMeL, and I have a couple of updates with regards to the Gabby situation that I wanted to talk to you guys about. The first being the situation that happened, I believe, last night, where a protester, dropped off baskets all over the front of the laundry home, and they came and took the baskets, and they also took the Gabby post, which we're going to watch now. And if you remember, that Gabby post was posted the other day by neighbors that they went in there and they put it right in their front lawn and like hammered it into the dirt.
Do you guys feel guilty about Gabby? Do you guys feel guilty about Gabby?
He's like, get out of here. I don't want to be bothered.
Is there a reason the FBI thinks you're not telling the truth? Do you know where Brian's passport is? Do you have anything to say about Gabby? A lot of the neighbors think you guys know more than you're saying.
Oh.
They're dropped off the sign. They want you to know that they're concerned that you guys know more than you're saying.
Oh. Wow. I mean, they do have the right to take that stuff off, but I'm sure the protesters are going to be triggered, I'm sure, by seeing that post taken away.
Do you guys feel guilty about Gabby? Is there a reason the FBI thinks you're not telling the truth? Do you know where Brian's passport is?
They know not to touch this over here. Gabby stuff, you know. They know not to touch with that. Don't mess with that.
Do you have anything to say about Gabby? A lot of the neighbors think you guys know more than you're saying. They're dropped off the sign. They want you to know that they're concerned that you guys know more than you're saying.
Looks like they're annoyed. Another thing that took place over the weekend was with regards to the North Carolina body that was found. And so now they're saying it's not related to Brian Laundrie. Even the officials posted here. At this time, there's no evidence to connect or any reason to believe it's related to the search for Brian Laundrie. And we spoke about this on Discord, and I was saying that, and we were talking about that with Brian, there would be probably a couple of identifiers that they could use before fully confirming if it was him or not, like the tattoos on his hands and the other physical attributes, unless there was like severe decomposition. Moving on to Dog the Bounty Hunter, there's been a couple of updates. We're going to talk about both of his daughters. He also responded to the lawsuit, which we spoke about on the live stream, and I briefly mentioned it on a previous video, the 1.3 million lawsuit. He finally responded. He said it's malicious and bogus. Let's start out with his daughter, Lissa. Now, Lissa has made a couple of posts, one being that Dog the Bounty Hunter is headed back to Colorado temporarily to handle some business. Remember, he was in Florida on his honeymoon. We're still actively searching for Brian Laundrie, leaving a team in place in Florida. As always, whatever I can share with you, I will. The other thing with Lissa, people asked about a tweet that she deleted. She responded to that and she said, hey, I got locked out of my Twitter account due to security, just got back in. A lot of people are asking me about my last tweet with big news. She stated in one of the posts that, and somebody called in to the live stream about that she had a big news announcement post on Twitter, and then it's been deleted. I've been asked to not share active information due to the large amount of media surrounding the case. So I guess she deleted the post. And another post, she said, not giving up. It's common. We include you all, but so much heat on a fugitive they dig down. He will pop up again. Bait is set. The other daughter, Cicely, which looking a little bit about her, she has a different biological father, but Dog the Bounty Hunter, Dwayne, adopted her and 3 other siblings when he was married to Beth. And after she passed away, supposedly Dog and Cicely became estranged, and she was recently super critical of, he's just doing a publicity stunt and he's just doing this for a show. And what's kind of interesting, somebody sent me this clip. She is apparently starting a new show called The Truth Unleashed. I'm just going to play a small snippet.
This whole Gabby case, like, I was at home for how long dealing with someone I was scared of for a while, and he didn't do anything about it. And because it's another Andrew Lester type case, he's first one on the scene, does whatever he has to get there.
So she's coming up with a show, I guess, to talk about the situations that she's been in and that people go through. And she's still coming at Dog the Bounty Hunter. Now, with regards to the lawsuit, so Dog the Bounty Hunter has responded, and this is on Newsweek. He said the claims made against Dog the Bounty Hunter by convicted felon Mike Donovan are malicious, bogus claims without any merit. A representative of Chapman's legal team told Newsweek the lawsuit is nothing more than a response to Dog refusing to enter into an agreement with Donovan and his business and becoming aware that besides Donovan's criminal background, there were multiple active fraud investigations into his company, Libre de Nexus, from several state attorney generals. Dog is very confident that the fictional claims will be dismissed and he'll pursue claims against Donovan for malicious prosecution. So it's going to be interesting to see where this goes. I'm going to be keeping an eye on it and following it. With regards to the Brian Laundrie lookalike, we've seen this guy multiple times on TikTok, and he's been in the news and he's gone viral. And I had a private investigator call in and tell me a story about a guy that supposedly was beat up and all this stuff was going on. I think he was referencing this guy, but this guy didn't mention being beat up. Here's some of the story of what he said happened to him.
I was at a bar with some friends, and a bunch of people kept coming up to me and asking if I was Brian Laundrie. Some seemed to be joking about it, and some were very serious. And I was like, I have no idea who you're talking about. And then someone showed me a picture, and I was like, oh no. So I left pretty shortly after that, and on my way out, at least 3 more people asked me, including one off-duty police officer.
Over the weekend, there was this guy that posted under Fox 35 Orlando saying that I saw him today. I saw Brian Laundrie. And so he posted a picture of this bald man that looks like to me, it looks like he was dealing with some sort of issues. And people were believing and thinking this is Brian. And to the point where this guy even said, which this photo is actually some sort of viral photo that's been out for a long time. This is something from somebody else that was overcoming something. But he kind of led people along, and he was like, I tried to wrestle him to the ground, but he was slippery, fast little bugger. That's definitely him. And so people were believing this, and somebody contacted him because his phone number is on Facebook, and he responded to the person, and the person said, you saw Brian today? Where did you see him in that picture you put on Facebook? This was just a joke. It's a viral photo of LOL. There was another photo that I got over the weekend, which this actually does look like Brian, but I don't know where this person got it from. I tried to ask for more information, didn't provide anything. So I don't know, man. White bald men everywhere. With the bunker situation, I still get emails about the bunker. People still really believe that, there's either some underground bunker or that Brian is laying in the garden, with like just laying there in the dirt, hiding or something. And so Momo sent me this, which I thought was kind of funny. But one of the last emails I got is somebody saying that they believe his face is in the garden bed. I don't know what kind of imaging this is here, but I guess they believe that's him, and that to me, it doesn't make much sense. People are still thinking and believing Brian's just laying there in the dirt out in the garden. Stephanie posted this on Twitter, and it's the missing person report that was filed for Gabby. And check it here, the police report. 9/11/2021. You can see her name, social media. Black triangle and forearm, let it be. Vine finger tattoos. License plate, the vehicle. Put Titan National Park. Date missing 8/30. Photo received, yes. 8/27/2021. Publicity requested, yes. Brian Laundrie. Nicole Schmidt. I saw that JB this weekend, I believe, met with Gabby's family. JB is from WFLA. He's been covering the story. And that's about it for now, man. Thank you guys so much for following. Please subscribe, turn on the bell with notifications, and make sure you hit all notifications so you don't miss the videos. Thank you, Ashley, for buying the mug on iCkEdMeL.com. Appreciate that. I'm going to be working on a couple of stories today, but I'm going to be keeping out an ear for anything that comes out with Gabby, anything breaking. Thank you guys for all the support. Take care of yourselves, and peace.